Hi guys, welcome back to Dice Hammer channel. In today's battle, an absolute classic clash between the Imperial Guard and a fully painted Ork force, which Marcus will command in today's Warhammer battle report. Okay guys, these are my 400 points of Imperial Guard for our today's Warhammer battle. The army is led by a command squad, including a lieutenant with las pistol, sword and power sword, and the 4 other guardsmen in the command squad carry all of them special weapons: a melter gun, a plasma gun, a flamer, and the grenade launcher is used as a flamer as well. Furthermore, I have a Carthaginian Imperial Guard squad. They are fielding a heavy bolter, and the guy with the bayonet on his rifle carries also a flamer. They are dead-eye shots, which means they can repeat their shot if they missed in the first occasion. And my second squad is a Talon Desert Raider squad, which has no veteran abilities but is fielding a mortar. So the autocannon stands for a mortar in this battle, and the guy with the melter gun carries a plasma gun instead. And I forgot to mention the command squads are hardened fighters, which mean they can re-roll any single attack dice in hand-to-hand combat, and they can ignore even a fumble. And furthermore, you can't parry against the hardened fighters, so that's quite potent close combat ability against Orks. Okay, here you can see 400 points of nearly fully painted Orks, because I sent some of them to Patrick. If you want to know which models exactly and which others he did for me, please take a look at our Painting Partner playlist, where you can see all of his models. Okay, so if you take a closer look, you can see 4 death skulls in the background, all of them wielding heavy weapons. There are custom combi weapons depicted, but all of them have got heavy bolters because they were much cheaper. And in addition to these 4, we've got 6 Blood Axe Commandos being re-released by Games Workshop at the moment. 3 of them done by me, 3 of them by Patrick, the one which also have the bases done. And then we've got 9 Goth Orks. I did 5. This is the one which hasn't been completed yet. And the more sinister ones were done by Patrick. And in addition to them, to these 9 Goths, we've got 21 Gretchen. I think I couldn't find it. There should be 14 of them, but I only found 13. So I included my battle standard bearer as a regular Gretchen, and I also included a Gretchen assistant over there. This one was meant to be a Gretchen assistant for my pain boy. And these are exactly 400 points. And I think it's the complete mob choice of my 1000 point Ork army. I only have to add some characters and vehicles. Okay, as you can see, both sides have deployed. Alex started. And we are using our regular 40 by 40-inch battlefield and some strange off-world or maybe alien world terra. Okay, let's take a closer look at Alex's troops.
Yeah, as you can see, I've split off my two heavy weapon teams from the Talon Desert Raiders and the Carthaginian Jungle Fighters.
Heavy bolter and
the
mortar.
mortar, so I put them on high ground in order to target the enemy if they survive the first Ork round.
And I can see they're covering the objective.
And my Carthaginian Jungle Fighters, the Command Squad and the Talon Desert Raiders basically form a line in my deployment zone.
With your command squad in the center.
Advance as fast as possible to the critical mission objective. As you know, 4 rounds are not many, so you have to really hurry up to get in range of the mission objective.
Everybody's forced to move.
There are 40 somewhat greenskins lurking nearby.
That's main count wise, it's 40 versus 25 models.
That's really amazing because I think from the stats, the Orks are better than the average human, and even the Gretchens are not that much worse than the humans, so let's hope the best.
Okay, we said that these 2 areas of plants represent forests, whereas all of the others are single objectives and we'll use through line of sight. And here we've got mine. My Blood Axe commandos haven't deployed yet. There's a screen, a huge screen of Gretchen in front of my Goths, and the 4 death skulls are atop the small hill facing the other weapons. I think whoever goes first will try to annihilate the enemy heavy weapons. Okay, so let's roll to see who goes first. I've got a strategy rating of 3 doubled when beginning.
So let's roll a 6 now.
1, no, okay. So I've got the first round. Alex, on the other hand, has the last one before we end. Back after my first movement phase. As you can see, they remain stationary with the heavy bolters in order to do some damage. And my screen of Gretchen advanced their full 8 inches. They ran because they would have been out of range anyway with the auto pistols and knives, and the others ran as well. My 9 Goths and my Blood Axe remain hidden. And here's Alex waiting horde of the Imperial Guard facing towards the enemy. And if I don't succeed in getting the heavy bolter, I think he'll get rid of my death skulls in his first turn. But let's see.
You're going to have to shoot at the closest target, so
let's see who remains after your last gunfire. I try to use these 2 onto your heavy bolter. It's on force. I don't have targeters. 1 hit. So 1 hit is 2 sustained fire dice. Maybe 1 in a jam. If I'm unlucky, 2 jams. Let's see. 5 hits. 3 on the first one, let's say on the gunner, strength toughness, 2+, probably it's 5 versus 3. Should be dead. And 2 on the loader, strength toughness, is dead as well. So the heavy bolter has been removed. And now this one is able to see the one with the grenade over there. But only on a 5. No. And the last one can see your lieutenant, the one with the sword. On a 4. No. And that's it for my first turn.
that's the end of the movement phase of the Imperial Guard's first turn. As you can see, my whole army rushed towards the mission objective because we only play 4 rounds and you really have to get there in time to maybe shoot or fight in hand-to-hand combat.
Because we'll be
third or fourth turn.
because we'll be counting the points worth of the
Within
models within 3
inch,
inches of our objective.
So there's only one thing which I can shoot, that's the mortar. And I already positioned a guess, it's the dice over there. And
So that's the direction
yeah,
you're
I
going.
just said I like to shoot 40 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So now we measure from the mortar,
Yeah.
a distance of 40 inch. And there
It's exactly over there.
it's the target point,
And
but
now,
not precisely, so I have to roll the artillery and the scatter dice in order to determine the actual hit. Oh, hit and misfire, that's probably bad.
I think it is not bad because it's just a dot. Maybe normally they suffer the strength of their weapon on themselves, but and as Alex can't do anything else, we'll be back with my second turn, having looked up the result and telling you about it. At the end of my second movement phase, they remained in order to do some shooting, whereas, take a close look from over there, the Orc infantry advanced, and I've already placed my models over there. I was torn between this forest, and maybe over there, the old Imperial bunker, but this would have been too far away from the objective. So, only my death skulls are able to shoot, and that's what I'm going to do. Take a look from over there. Okay, these 2 heavy bolters onto the talons on a 4. 2 hits, so these are 4 sustained fire dice. The first one 4 hits, and the second one 4 hits, so 8 hits. 8 hits, but I can only see these 2 models, so 4 on him, 4 on him. 4 on the first one, I think he's dead, and 4 on the second one, yeah. Okay, the one at over there can see the one with the grenade and maybe the one behind. Will hit on a 4, no. And the one over there can see this one. Let's roll. On a 4, no. So you haven't suffered many casualties. I think maybe the Talon will have to do 2 out of 8 leadership test because the others are split off. And that's enough.
Because they can use the
Lieutenant within 12 inches. So, and that's the end of my second turn.
End of the second turn of the Imperial Guard movement phase. I only walked 4 inches with my whole army except the mortar in order to unleash some shots at
Lightning like less gun fire inbound.
against the greenskins. So, and I better will hit some of those because otherwise I think the retaliation is inbound. So maybe
I've got good chances to break the Gretchen, but then it'll be
but
difficult.
maybe we start with the mortar.
Yeah.
I do the same procedure as last time. I try to target the death cards with 40 inches.
Where shall I put?
Yeah, sure. It's on the second one.
So this is the direction we are going,
40
and
inches.
40 inches.
The
Okay.
same as the first turn. You didn't move them, so it's the second.
Okay.
I think you put the dice behind the second death card. Okay, then I roll the scatter dice once more.
Okay.
And it's once again a misfire,
Misfire.
so nothing happens as in the first time. Okay, then on to the other shooting. Let's
Alex has
start
got some less pistols hitting on twos.
with the 2 sergeant,
Yeah.
exactly. So this guy hits, this guy hits. So strength 3 versus toughness
3.
3, okay. Wounding on force, so 1 wound.
And it's -1, so 1 Gretchen is down. The first one. Okay.
Okay. Then the flamer here is out of range.
So you've got
So I've
about
got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 guys. Yeah, because the others died. The weapon team. Less guns on 3.
Yeah, 6 guys. Okay, hitting on 3s with the less gun. So 3 hits. Wounding on force. So 3 wounds.
1, 2, 3. I'll just take the closest ones.
But I can repeat the shots for the 3 you missed.
Okay.
Because of
I
that
get
I
shots. Yeah.
So 1 more hit and 1 more wound.
And 1 was down.
Okay, then on to the melter gun. It hits on a 3, which it does not. Then I've got 2 flamers in the front.
And a plasma gun.
So let's use the first one. I think it's only hitting 1. Those. Strange toughness.
No.
No. Burning on 4+. Yes. Okay, so this one burns. And the other flamer will probably hit 3.
Okay. 3 times on 3s.
So 2 are dead. And 1 is also set aflame.
So we'll need 2 flamed markers. Okay.
And then
For these 2.
The plasma gun will only hit on a 4.
I
No.
hope they are shot. Yeah.
Down. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more less guns hitting on
3s.
3s.
Because of the short range.
Oh, so only 1. And failed to wound. And
we've
I've
got
one
1.
last plasma gun hitting on force. No. So that's the end
At
of
least
my
you can't shame.
shooting. 2 Gretchens are set aflame.
And I think I have to roll because they've suffered 21 and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are downed. So I have to roll on 5, so I won't manage this. 6 is too much. So they'll flee 2d6.
But what's your army commander?
I don't have an army commander.
Don't you have one?
No, it's just 400 points.
Okay. Okay.
The end of my 3rd movement phase, the movement phase of my turn 3. As you can see, there's a gap between the 2 opposing forces because my Gretchen fled with their roll of 6 there behind the tree, whereas your glorious troops are still advancing. But this time, my Blood Axe commanders
Emerge from the woods.
Yeah, and this time they'll be able to shoot, some of them even benefiting from the +2 bolt pistol shots for short range. I was torn between lobbing frag grenades against your rather unprotected troops or shooting, but the bolt pistol is better than a grenade.
Well, I think first of all you have to check the flamed Gretchens.
Okay.
It's always at the start of your turn. So on 6 the flames go out.
No, keep burning.
3, 0,
And strength toughness on 3, both are down.
Okay, then you can start your shooting. Where do you want to start? Blood Axe?
Yeah, let's go
Orks,
from
postcards.
right to left or from left to right from your point of view. 2 Blood Axe on 2s because of the short range with the bolt pistols. Only one of them, that's what I just said. Strength toughness on 3s Yep, one is down.
And the other 4?
And there are 4 on 3s. 2 of them, strength toughness on 3s. So 3 are gone. Yeah. Now we've got our 9 knobs. All of them except for these on goths on. They are on 3s. 2 of them. Strength toughness on 3s. One is dead. And then we've got 7 left. 7 on 2s. 6, 7. 7 guys on 2s. So all of them except for one. 6 guys. Strength 4 versus toughness 3s on 3s. Yeah, lucky lots of 2s. So only 2 are dead.
3 in total. Is there any hit on my army corner because there's a displacer field, or
Save regular ones. Yeah.
Special weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've got our 4 heavy weapons. Now it's getting really interesting. So the first one is going, the first 2 of them, the first one is going to target the remaining squad over there on a 4. No. The next one has got your army commander first, the first model which is to be seen on a 4. No. And I think the 2 of them only face the talons, so on rolls of 4s. One of them, that's really bad shooting today. 2 and a jam. 2 times strength toughness 2+, and only 1 dice, but I think that's enough for all units except for them to take a break test.
Okay, then for my command squad on 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They passed.
On the Catachans, yeah, also on 8 because my army commander is still alive.
Is close. So, and that's the end of my 3rd turn. And it's still really exciting. I think you've got around 15 models left if they lob grenades. And maybe they are more valuable, more expensive than my units.
And you can do your break test, your rally test.
Yeah, but it's on 5. Chances are slim of rolling double ones. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, they're no longer broken.
They'll be back.
End of the movement phase of my 3rd turn. My Catachans and the Talons advanced 4 inches towards the enemy / mission objective, whereas my command squad heroically leapt forward in order to charge the Goth Orks. At least I got my lieutenant inbound the target, and maybe he's the only one capable of dealing with the Orks.
Yeah, it's got double parries, displacer field. Should do well.
And yeah, the other guys will shoot against the greenskin, starting with the mortar once more, targeting the death cults.
Usual business.
Once more. All good
We have
things.
already
Three,
placed.
rolled 2 misfires, and it's a hit. So I think this is ignored.
Okay.
So you have to put the 2-inch template.
So technically 2 of them are fully, and 1 is even touched. So 4+ for the touched one, and then you've got 3. So 2 will get a strength 4 with a toughness 4 is 4+.
Yeah,
1 of them is probably dead because you've got -1, and I've only got flak armor. Against blasts will only save on a 6, but this is 1 of them is down, and they have to take a break test on, because of 25%, on a 7. Oh, that's far too much. So they flee. That's great for you because they won't be able to use their heavy bolters in my 4th turn.
But for the mission, it doesn't matter so much because they were in range of the critical mission objective either. So
yeah, the fire would have been vital. On the other hand, I think if my Gretchen charge your talents with their auto pistols and knives, they should stop them. And I think the remaining bolt pistol wielding blood eggs should be able to. Yeah.
Then I start my shooting with the plasma gun. I think he has to shoot at the orc because he's the closest target.
Okay, to hit on a 3. Sustain fire dice, 1. Strength toughness 2+.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1's down. And then you've got 4 guys.
It has to recharge, so it can't shoot in its last turn. Keep it in mind.
And 4 less gun guys on 3s.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. But they will have to target, I think, the Gretchens probably, because they're in close combat.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
Strength toughness 4+.
So 2 Gretchens. So.
2 Gretchen down. Let's take the closest ones. Yeah.
Okay, that's the Talent squad.
And now you've got...
Then we have 1, or maybe let's start with
You've
the
got
flamer.
4 regular guys and a flamer left.
I think those
so
2.
2, yeah. 2 times strength toughness.
4+.
Yeah.
1 is dead.
And the remaining one is on flames on a roll of 4.
No, he's not set aflame. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So 3 hits, but only wounding on
5s.
5s. Oh.
Okay, 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3 are dead. They are in close combat, so we can only remove.
Death maybe.
Yeah. 1, 2.
And the blood hex.
Yeah, but I think.
I have to shoot at the same squad, I think.
Technically, but we didn't play it this way
Yeah,
because
just remove those 2
we said
that's okay.
bullets, but they might have other armor.
Okay. That was my shooting. This was quite successful this time.
And now we've got lots of points left. So let's see.
And then starting the close combat.
Yeah.
Okay, my lieutenant. He fights with his
I've got a weapon
power sword
skill of
and
4,
sword.
probably 2 parries,
Yeah.
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Okay, 6. That's nice.
So the first one is dead. Okay.
6 and 4 is 10, charging 11.
Yeah. I think I've got 4 plus 5 is 9. So you've got 2 hits with your power sword.
That's 2 plus 6 versus
On
4.
3.
5?
5 versus.
Okay, 5 versus 3 plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, one is dead.
And the second one. 5 plus 4 is 9, charging 10.
Okay, I've got
Reload
6 plus 4. Now I get 1 fumble for me. Now I've got 4 plus 4 is 8. Second attacker is 9. Yeah.
I've got 11.
So 2 hits with your power sword on 3s once more. Yeah. And there's another one down.
Follow up to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my plasma gun guy. I think he won't.
You've got 1 dice, I've got 2 because of bolt pistol and X.
Only 4.
I've got 9.
Got 4 plus only 3 is 7, charging 8.
Okay, so I have 1 hit. Strength
4 with a 3.
3 plus. No.
Okay, he survived. Hooray.
Yeah. It remains in close combat.
Then we have to take a practice photo of those orcs.
Okay. So on a 7, I re-roll. No, that's too much. So technically, yeah, they you will get 3 hex, 2 of them, because they are still.
I think not this one because he did the follow up. That's always a discussion. Yeah. Maybe you can comment below the video. How do we play this?
Some people play this as soon as 25%.
They have to flee, and then I wouldn't have reached him with my follow-up, of course. And
so the main problem is if you complete the close combat or the shooting and say it happens at the same time
simultaneously,
and do the break test at the end, the leadership test at the end of the complete shooting. Or do you really take the break test after 2 or 3 out of 10 people have made their close combat and died? But in this case, they failed for sure. So they have to flee 2d6, and the one who's still in regular close combat.
I think we can here perform a free hack in this.
Yeah. So they'll go 4, and you'll go
1 dice, I've got 6.
And I've got a weapon skill of 0.
3 is 9.
And you can, okay, and I've got 5. Only 5, so you've got 4 free hacks.
3 versus 4 is 5 plus to wound, so he's slain.
1,
And I think this one not.
This one is down and the other flee 4.
2 others 3.
one. Okay.
Okay, that was a really successful round for the Imperial Guard.
And as my heavy weapons are gone, I think you're already victorious, as I don't have enough points left. But they can either charge or shoot.
And I've got the last turn. It's not such unimportant.
It's really exciting.
Intense, Okay.
After the movement phase of my final turn, as you can see, the courageous Gretchen advanced towards the enemy, intent on using their auto pistols, and I think most of them will benefit from the +2 to hit, but they're only strength 2. These are, all of them are weapons
No stage 3 auto pistols.
we usually don't play, because most of the time we play Space Marines and other stuff. Okay.
Catapults.
We've already rolled, although they only should have rolled at the end of my 4th turn. They didn't manage, but they were without the 3 inches of the objective anyhow, whereas they would have passed their test, but can't use the heavy bolters. So, I was torn between charging and close combat, but I just moved because all 6 of them have got bolt pistols, and will get the +2. So let's see. I'll start over there.
Yes.
So we've got
Christians hitting on 2s against the talents.
Yeah. Talents, there's nothing
Probably the end of
special about them because there's only one champ plasma gun left.
So
On 2s. 1-1, so we've got 9 hits. There's strength 3 versus toughness 3 on 4s. Hope we'll get 5. Yeah. So they're done for sure. Okay. And then it's getting more interesting. Now we've got, let's say, the 2 of them are trying to target this one over there.
With the plasma gun,
sole
hitting on 2s.
survivor, except for the lieutenant of the command squad. On 2s, bolt pistols, both of them. And strength toughness on 3s. Yeah, one of them, so he's gone. And now that's the only chance of winning. If Alex fails his break test, the lieutenant will run away.
Okay, I've got a
But it's
of 8.
on 8. Pooh, he stay, and then therefore I think you've won, because I've only got 1 Gretchen left. Okay, so now we've got 4 of them left. Shooting on them, come on. All of them, strength, toughness. 3 of them are down and have to take a break test on 7, or maybe if they are close. Yeah.
As well.
So congrats, Alex, and we'll be back with a short talk about the tactics even before your final turn.
Woo! That was a close game. As you can see, almost only 1 miniature survived. My lieutenant holding the critical mission objective. So I think 1 further round and the Imperial Guard would be completely wiped out by the Orks. So it was really a close game, and I was really lucky that my army commander survived so long.
It was a really great and exciting game. I was looking forward to playing the nearly completely painted Ork army on 400 points for the first time. And wow, it's really great. Thanks to Patrick once more. I wasn't able to complete my part of the paint job, but still, concerning tactics, I was really disappointed. In the beginning, I was happy about the success of my Death Skulls, who succeeded in killing your heavy bolter, which was covering the objective. Then I was kind of unhappy because they didn't hit anything and then even fled. and I would have needed their firepower, their immense firepower of 8 sustained fire dice in case of hitting, in order to reduce the amount of Imperial Guard.
Yeah, I think that would have turned the tide in the end. They were able to shoot at my army commander with their 4 big bolters, and even if 1 or 2 misses,
They might have forced him to take a displacer field test, and then it would have been gone. Yeah, the ability to take the first turn because of doubling my stretchy rating was a problem in the end.
Yeah.
Because as Alex had the last turn, even though I had, including the rallied models, around 20 models left, 6 blood aches, together with some death skulls and some of the Gretchen, I wasn't able to get closer towards the objective. The other way of dealing with the problems would have been to charge, but I think this would have wasted the first 2 blood axes, having the similar result. His army commander with the 2 parries remaining within the objective. So I think Alex has got around points wise 50 or 60 points within 3 inches, whereas I've only got this one, this Gretchen,
small Gretchen,
representing a regular one, but is of course my Gretchen standard bearer in the 1000 point army list. It was a great game. I enjoyed very much. Within lots of fun, within just some minutes. And I'm sorry for not having played Warhammer Fantasy, but we had a lot of stuff to do, and we are planning a small Warhammer Fantasy game, which should be uploaded
on Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah, maybe on Wednesday. And then we are back to 40k, and you will find out more at our channel's Jubilee, the channel's 2nd birthday. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.